So guys, we are going to discuss about a ServiceNow database in today's session. Okay. Well, guys, every personal developer instance has database in the backend. Every personal developer instance has database in the backend. Every company instance has database in the backend. Let us say here I'm just showing wmdev.servicenow.com, right? So this ServiceNow instance has database in the backend. Okay. So here, this test instance has database in the backend. So every personal developer instance, every company instance has database in the backend base. Okay. Every personal developer instance, every company instance has database in the backend. Okay. So let me just go to the whiteboard here so that you will be able to understand it better. So this is actually a ServiceNow database, guys. This is actually, let us imagine this whole area that you are seeing here is a ServiceNow database. This whole area that you are seeing here is ServiceNow database. Okay. The ServiceNow database is actually a collection of tables, guys. Here we have user. Yesterday we discussed about users, right? User is a table in the database. We discussed group. Group is a table in the database. And we discussed about roles. Roles is also a table in the database. So ServiceNow database is collection of tables. Okay. Guys, in ServiceNow, what is important is that table creation is very important. Getting my point? So if you imagine, let us assume this whole area is actually ServiceNow database. In ServiceNow database, incident is one table, problem is one table, change request is one table, knowledge is actually one table, user is actually one table. ServiceNow database is actually collection of tables. Getting my point? Okay. Getting my, this point is clear, right, everyone? I would like to hear from everyone, guys.
Yes, Uday.
Okay. So now what I do is that I told you I am going to the personal developer instance. In the personal developer instance, I am going to show you the ServiceNow database. Just to go to the tables, under system definition, go to the tables. Under system definition, go to the tables here. So we have these many tables in the database, ServiceNow database. Around 6,066 tables are there in the ServiceNow database, guys. Okay. This is, guys, you must understand this concept clearly. Okay. In this personal developer instance, there is a database. In the database, there are actually 6,066 tables are there. Out of these 6,066 tables, user table is actually one of the table. User table is actually one of the table. Group table is actually one of the table. Okay. Change request is actually one of the table. Okay. I am going to open the user table, guys. Equal to means it should match the exact table name. Equal to sys underscore user I am using. See, exactly matching. So in the database, I am opening this table. In the database, I am opening this table. Okay. So here, this table, this is called user table in the database. If you scroll down, if you scroll down, if you click on show form, now you are able to see the user form here. Yesterday, we used this user form to create the user accounts, right? Yesterday, we used this user form to create the user accounts. Isn't it? Guys, remember, every form in ServiceNow is designed from the table only. You have to remember this point. Every form is designed from the table only. This user form is designed from the user table in the database. So in the database, I am going to open the group table now. Group table name is sys underscore user underscore group. Okay, this is the group table. So if you scroll down and click on show form, you'll be able to see the group form here. So this is what the group that we have. This is the form that we have used to create the group in yesterday session. So this user form is designed from the user table in the database. This group form is designed from the group table in the database. Okay. So similarly, I am going to open the incident table in the database. Okay. So this incident form is designed from the incident table base. Getting my point? Every form in ServiceNow is designed from the table only. Okay. So there is a ServiceNow database. This is actually ServiceNow database, guys. Okay. So in this database, you have actually so many tables, 6,066 tables are there. So out of them, I have opened the user table. From the user table, we have from the user table we can design the incident user form. This user form is designed from the user table only. This group form is designed from the group table. This incident form is designed from the incident table. So likewise, every form is designed from the table only, guys. If there is no table, there is no form in ServiceNow. I am going to open the problem form. So this is the problem table, guys. So from this problem table, problem form is designed. This problem form is designed from the problem table. Okay. Getting my point, right? Okay. Now we understand that ServiceNow database is collection of tables. So from every table, we can design the form. From every table, we can actually, from every table, from user table, user form is designed. From the group table, group form is designed. From the incident table, incident form is designed. So here now what I'm doing is I'm closing this problem incident and group. Okay. I'm just going to the user form. Okay. So I am going to create a user account for Donald Trump. Okay. First name is Donald Trump. Trump is his last name. Trump belongs to American location, right? So here now what exactly I am doing? I am actually creating a Trump user account. I am creating a Trump user account. I can set password for Trump and then I can share these details with Trump so that Trump can access this URL. Okay. So now what exactly I'm doing now is that I'm going to open the user table now. Show list. Click on show list here. When you click on show list, okay. Now you are able to see the Trump account is created here. Getting my point? See, from this user table, from this user table, the user form is designed. The user form is designed. Using that user form, we can create a record here. Using this user form, you can create a record here in the user table. Getting my point? So here, what exactly in the ServiceNow database, there is a user table. In that user table, from this user table, user form is designed. From using that user form, we can create user accounts. Getting my point? Guys, is this clear for everyone?
Yes, Uday.
Yes.
Okay. So similarly, I am going to open the group form. I'm going to open the group table in the database. So from this group table, click on show form. So this is actually group form, guys. This is actually a group list. Okay. So here, what exactly I am doing? Here, AWS developers. Manager is actually Trump. Trump is the manager. Now, what did I do? Group in the, I created a group using group form. So that group, you can see it here, guys. AWS developers, right? Now you are able to see AWS developers here. Okay. So group is not a child table for user, guys. We'll discuss about it in detail in coming sessions. So today's concept is actually about ServiceNow database. So here in the ServiceNow database, there is a user table. From this user table, user form is designed. Using that form, we are creating user accounts. In the ServiceNow database, there is a table called group table. From this group table, group form is designed. Using that group form, we can create the group accounts. Okay. So similarly, we have incident table. From this incident table, incident form is designed. From the incident form, we can create the incident records. So here there is a database. In the database is collection of tables. Now we will understand about tables, guys. Table is actually collection of rows and columns. Table is collection of rows and columns, guys. We'll just keep here. Let me do a Google search here. What is table in software? Okay. Here Google has given my answer. In software development, table generally refers to a data structure that organization information into rows and columns. Rows and columns. Okay, I'll just open one Excel sheet and I'll explain about. So we call this one as table, guys. If you see anything, something like this, you call it as table. Okay. So this one is called row. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9. Okay. Total, how many rows are here? 9 rows are here. Column 1. So here this is called column, guys. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, likewise column 8. So here table is actually combination of rows and columns. Here you can see this one is a row, guys, row 1. So if I select this one, this cell belongs to row 1, column 1, row 1, column 2, row 1, column 3, row 1, column 4. This one is a row. This one is a column. Okay. This one is row. This one is actually column. Okay. So similarly, if you take a look at the users, Donald Trump is a row. You can see here, this one is a row. Can we call it as row here? This is a row, right?
Yes, Uday.
Donald Trump is a row here. So here, this one is also a row here, second row. So Chakradhar is a row here, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row, seventh row. So how many rows here? 698 rows here. 698 rows in the user table. So user ID is a column here. Name is a column here. Email is a column. Active is a column. Title. Likewise, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 columns are here. 9 columns are here. 698 rows and 9 columns here. Getting my point? So total 698 rows and 7 columns in the user table. See, like this table, isn't it looking like a table, guys? This one is a row. This one is a row. This one is actually a second row. Likewise, we have 698 rows and 9 columns are here in this user table. So in the group table, we have how many rows and how many columns we will see here. So this one AWS developers is a row. ServiceNow developers is a row. And Amazon ServiceNow developers is a row. So likewise, we have total 71 rows are here. And 6 columns are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Getting my point, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, here in the ServiceNow database, I am opening the incident table now. In the incident table, so from this incident table, incident form is designed. From this incident table, the incident form is designed. So using this incident form, we can create a row in the incident table. Test row. Test row 1. Okay. So here now I will click on show list here. So I created using incident form, I created a row in the incident table now. So here test row 1. So this row is actually created using form, guys. Using incident form, this row is created. So here in the incident table, we have around 57,260 rows are here. And here we have around 100 columns are here. We have around 100 columns are here. So 57,260 rows and 100 columns are around. So there is no number for columns. We have to calculate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So what did I do in the database? I have opened the incident table and I have opened the incident form from the table. Using this incident form, I created a row here. Okay. Getting my point. So here in the database is collection of tables. Table is actually collection of rows and columns. Table is collection of rows and columns. Isn't it, guys? Huh? In the user table, we have seen rows and columns. In the group table, we have rows and columns. In the incident table, we have seen rows and columns. Guys, remember, service now is all about tables, table forms, table rows and columns. Service now is all about tables. Okay. So in the database, if you create one table, from that table, we can design the form. Using that form, you can create rows and columns in the same table. Okay. So, so here every row referred as record in ServiceNow. So here if you see in the user table, trump record, this is called a trump record. Every row is considered as a record in ServiceNow. Every column is considered as a field in ServiceNow. So in other words, what should I say? Database is collection of tables. Every table is actually combination of every table is actually combination of records and fields. Getting my point? In the user table, instead of saying how many rows, how many records are there? In the user table, how many records are there? I want to understand.
698.
So rows and records both are same, guys. In ServiceNow terminology, we call it as record. Row refers to record. Column refers to field. So here in the user table, we have 698 records and 9 columns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. So 698 rows and 9 columns. That means 698 records and 9 fields. Okay. Fine. This ServiceNow database is clear, right? Well, guys, if there is no ServiceNow database, no ServiceNow. Okay, if there is no ServiceNow database, no table concept. No table concept means no forms. No forms means no records. No records and fields, right? This is the base for ServiceNow. This is the basic. This is the fundamental. See, like tree has roots, right? Without roots, can a tree stand strong? Hmm? Similarly, ServiceNow is standing strong because of these tables. Okay. Now, let me answer you clearly. These all tables we are able to see in the ServiceNow database, right? 6066 tables. In the ServiceNow database, you are able to see 6066 tables are there, right? All these tables are actually coming from ServiceNow directly. When we requested the personal developer instance, we are automatically getting it from personal developer instance. We did not create all these tables. Okay. Guys, here you have to type tables here under in the application navigator, you have to type tables. If you type tables under system definition, you have to click on tables, guys. Remember this point. This path is very important. You have to type tables here under system definition. You will be able to see tables. You have to click on this one. Okay. So now you are able to see ServiceNow database. In the ServiceNow database, you are able to see tables here. Here you are able to see 6066 tables. But in your personal developer instance, you will be able to see only 5500 tables. That is because I installed customer service management application in my personal developer instance. Only in your personal developer instance, you will have ITSM. In my personal developer instance, I have CSM application as well. I installed CSM application in my personal developer instance. That is why I'm able to see extra tables here. But in your personal developer instance, as you don't have customer service management application in your personal developer instance, you can see only 5500 tables. Okay. So all these tables are sorry guys, there was a network loss. Okay. So in the ServiceNow database, there are actually 5500 tables that are coming directly from ServiceNow, right? So those are called out of the box tables. Guys, here out of the box means whatever you are getting it from ServiceNow are called out of the box. The user form is not created by us. The form is coming from ServiceNow, right? That is actually out of the box user form. Okay. So this user table is coming. This user table is coming in the ServiceNow database by ServiceNow, right? That is why these are called out of the box tables. See, out of the box means whatever the tables that are provided along with the personal developer instance is called out of the box? Guys, tell me what is out of the box. I want you to answer me. Are you listening to the session or not? I would like to understand.
The tables comes with the product.
Who answered this one? Who answered this one?
It's Pradeep Uday.
Very good. The tables that comes with the product is called out of the box tables. Okay. How do we recognize? So we can also create own tables, guys. We can also create tables in the database as well. See, 5,500 tables are coming from ServiceNow. 5,500 tables are actually, see, total 5,500 tables are coming in along with the personal developer instance directly, right? So those are called out of the box tables. If you want to create extra tables in the database, we can also create it as a ServiceNow developer. We can also create tables as a ServiceNow developer in the personal developer instance. Okay. So here I want to create a new table in the database now. In this database, I want to create a new table. Then I'll go to the tables. I'll click on new here. I'll create a new table in the database now. Okay. I'm creating a new table in the database now. Okay. I'm just mentioning here the table name as, I'm just mentioning the table name as primary, not primary, security incident. So here you say, as soon as I provided the label, name got automatically populated here. So what did I do, guys? Now in the database, I am trying to create a new table. So that means, so So in the database, I am creating a new table called security incident table, guys. Okay. So this security incident table is not provided by ServiceNow. This table we are creating in the database as a ServiceNow developer. So as soon as I provided the label security incident, name got automatically populated. Name got automatically populated. Okay. So here it started with U underscore. Did you notice that? U underscore. And also there is no space in the table name. There is no capital letter in the table name. Getting my point? There is no capital letter in the table name. There is no space in the table name. There is, it started with U underscore. So guys, here, if the table name is starting with U underscore, that is the table that is created by ServiceNow developer. That table is not out of the box table. Even if you try to remove U underscore here, it won't allow you to remove it. See here, is it allowing you to remove it? No, right? If you try to remove U underscore here, it won't allow you to remove it. Because ServiceNow is actually giving a prefix as U underscore, which are created by ServiceNow developers. So if this table is created by ServiceNow developer, it will start with U underscore. So you can easily recognize out of the box tables and ServiceNow developer created custom tables. Custom tables will always start with U underscore, guys. Custom tables will always start with U underscore. ServiceNow provided tables will never start with U underscore. Custom tables will always start with U underscore. Okay. And out of the box tables will never start with U_. Okay. That's fine. So here this label is for employees purpose, guys. Employees will be able to see this only label, but this name is for developers purpose. So we are ServiceNow developers, right? We have to remember this table name. So here in the database, I was using sys_user. That is the user table name. I was using user table name. sys_user_group I was using, right? That is the group table name. Okay. So here as a ServiceNow developer, we will be using table names always. Okay. So as soon as I create the table in the database, 6 fields will get automatically created in the table. Okay, we can ignore this one. So table is created. You can see as soon as I create the table, 6 fields got created automatically. So created by, updated by, updates systematic. Created by, updated by, updated systematic. Guys, here in this table, if a new row is created or if a new record is created, let us imagine in this table, if a new row is created or new record is created, who created, when it was created, who updated, when it was updated, how many times it was updated, I would like to understand. For that purpose, these 6 fields will be useful, guys. As soon as the table is created, these 6 fields will be created by default, guys. These are called system fields. Here you can see this is the field label. Created is the field label. Created field name is sys_created on. What is the created field name, guys? I want you to answer. What is the created field name? Sys_created on. So this is the updates field. Updates is the label. This is the field name. Guys, we as a ServiceNow developer will be using these field names, guys. So table names we will be using it. Here this table name, U_security incident. Okay. See, once table is created, you can say table name has become read only. You cannot change the table name. And as soon as the table is created, 6 fields got created automatically. Created by, updated by, updates system ID. Created by, updated by, updates system ID. Okay. Getting my point. So, okay. Why these fields actually? In this table, if a row or record created, who created it? When it was created? Who updated it? When it was updated? How many times it was updated? I would like to understand. For that purpose, these 3 fields are useful. These 6 fields are useful. Okay. So we created this table, right? Security incident table, right? Let me scroll down. We will click on show form. Are you able to see any fields on the security incident form? Zero form, zero fields you are able to see. We will just click on show list here. You can say created by, updated by, updates. So in the security incident table, if a row is created or if a record is created, when it was created, who created it, when it was updated, who updated it, how many times it was updated, you can see it using these fields, guys. created, created by, updated, updated by, updates. So we'll just go back. So in the database, we created a table. As soon as you provide the label, name gets automatically populated. Name started with U underscore, it doesn't have any capital letter, it doesn't have any spaces. And as soon as I create the table, 6 fields got created automatically. Created field name. Okay. Created by, updated by, updates. So these field labels are different, names are different, guys. Names are for developers purpose. Okay. So created field name is sys underscore created on. Updated field name is sys underscore mode underscore count. Created by field name is sys underscore created by. System ID updated by, updated on. Okay. And we understand about what exactly created. Created means when it was created. Created by means who created it. Updated means when it was updated. Updated by means who updated it. Updates means how many times a row is updated or record is updated. Then what is the system ID? We have to understand about the system ID here. System ID is like a Aadhaar card number, right? See in India, how much population is there in India? 140 crores, right? So every member has Aadhaar card number, right? Every member has Aadhaar card number or not? Hmm? So here let us say you are in America and you would like to know about Uday Gadiparthi. Okay, so there is a guy called Uday Gadiparthi in India. So from America, you would like to understand Uday Gadiparthi in India. So when you type Uday Gadiparthi, so many Uday Gadiparthis will come. If you search with Aadhaar card number, you can exactly identify my address, my place, my mobile number, my email address, everything, every information you can get it using Aadhaar number. Aadhaar number is my unique number. Aadhaar number is unique number for everyone, right? So everyone Aadhaar number is unique number, right? Hmm? So in that case, as the Aadhaar card number is the unique number for us, similarly system ID is the unique number. Whenever a row is created, so here in the security incident table, whenever the security incident in the security incident table, so whenever a row is created or record is created, system ID will be generated, guys. That system ID is the unique number that will never match with any other record in any other table. So let me say we have created a Donald Trump user account, right? Donald Trump user account. So Donald Trump user account was created 33 minutes ago. Updated 33 minutes ago. Who created it? We can get it using created by. Who created it? Admin. Admin means myself. Okay. See, we created Donald Trump user account. See, Donald Trump user account is created, right? In the user table, we created this row. So right click, copy system ID. For Donald Trump, system ID is assigned here. So this is how the system ID will look like, guys. This system ID will never match with any other record in any other table in ServiceNow database. System ID is unique. The system ID will never match with any other record in any other table in ServiceNow database. So guys, I am repeating it again. We can create a custom table as well in the database. See, by default, when we request a personal developer instance, we are getting ServiceNow database. In the ServiceNow database, 5,005 tables or 500 tables are coming automatically. Those are called out-of-the-box tables. Along with that, if you want to create a new table, we can also create new table as well. That we call it as custom table. When you create the custom table, it always starts with U underscore. If it is starting with U underscore, that is created by ServiceNow developer. As soon as the table is created, 6 fields will get created automatically. Created, created by, updated by, updates, system ID. Okay. So created means when the record was created in the security incident table. When the row was created in the security incident table. Created by means who created the security incident row or record. Okay. Who updated the security incident row? Updated by means who updated the security incident record. How many times it was updated? System ID means unique ID. Whenever a row is created, system ID will be generated. That is the unique number. System ID is very important, guys. Okay. So that system ID look like this one, 32 alphanumeric characters. System ID is actually 32 alphanumeric characters. Okay. So here for Donald Trump, in the user table, we created a record, right? That record is assigned a system ID. This system ID will never match with any other record in any other table in ServiceNow. Okay. So guys, the system ID is, we won't show it in the list, guys. Here you don't have an option to show the system ID. So you can see created by, updated, created by. You can also see updated by as well. Updated by as well. Updates as well. But you won't be able to see system ID here. There is no system ID here. Because system ID is, we won't actually show it in the list. We won't be able to show it in the list. If you want to see the system ID, right click, copy system. So I want to get the Chakradhar system ID. Right click, copy system ID. System ID is the unique number for every record in the table. So I'm going back here. So this is actually ServiceNow database. This is actually ServiceNow database. ServiceNow database is actually a collection of tables. Every table has rows and columns. Every table has rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns are nothing but records and fields. Every record has system ID. Every record has system ID. So every record is created by which person, what time it was created, who updated, which updated by who, which guy, and how many times it was updated. Every record is updated by which person. You can clearly understand it using these system fields, guys. Did you understand about these system fields? These system fields are common in every table in the database. So you can see here, in the incident table, you can see those 6 fields. In the problem table, you can see those 6 fields. In the change request, you can see in every table in the database, you can see these 6 fields, guys. You understand my point? So next session will be about form design. Form design. Table creation we understand in today's session in the database. Okay. Did you understand about these 6 system fields, guys? The task is that I would request you to go through the session 4 to 5 times today itself. Don't enjoy on Saturday. I'm unmuting everyone, guys. I have already unmuted everyone. Now you can ask me if you have any questions.
Uday Gadiparthi. So I have a couple of questions.
Yes, please.
So are we supposed to add a field in the out of the box table?
Yeah. So good question. So in the out of the box tables, we can create new fields, but we cannot actually delete the existing fields.
How do we do that?
Would you like to learn everything in today's session?
Okay, no, sorry. And
For yourself,
yes,
I'll create one. See, this will be anyhow covered.
that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, we will cover, that's fine. Okay.
So we'll
And how,
just see.
like,
Let me just show you. So user is actually is an out of the box table. Okay. How am I telling this? That how am I telling that this is an out of the box table? Pradeep, you answer me.
it's not starting with you.
Very good. Okay. So in this table, if I want to create a new column, I can click on new here. I can create a new column.
Okay, so got it. And suppose if you want to change the type, or if I want to change the length, is there any way we can do? I mean,
Which length you are asking about?
the type of the field, type of the length.
What's the type of?
Sorry, field type of the field, and yeah, length of the field.
Yeah, length of the field can be changed. Okay. Once you
Mhm.
select the type of the field, right? Once you select the type of the field, you would have already created some more records with the type, right?
Mhm.
After that, if you change the type of the field, the data will be lost. It is not at all good practice to change the type of the field. You can change the length. Okay.
Okay.
Once a field is created with a particular type, okay. So if that field is used to create the records on the table, that means you are storing the data in that field, right? So if you change the type, whatever the data is stored already, that data will be lost. So that is why changing the type of the field is not recommended.
Okay, where we can change the length. Suppose we are giving like 40 length, we want to change it to 50. We can change it here itself. Okay.
Yeah, just to open it. So this is actually another application. So phone number, right? We'll do one thing. We'll have to change the employee profile. You would like to change the length, right?
Yeah.
You'd like to change it to 400, right? So I just change it to 400. You click on this one, save. Okay.
Okay.
So that's really you will be able
And
to understand. Okay.
okay. And is there any tool that if I want to query a particular table,
Is there any?
is there any tool or inside any tool inside the service now where we can
We
query
back
the table particular?
here we can actually query the table.
Yeah, run a script. Yeah. Okay. Query.
So user table I want to query. So all user names which are actually created recently. Okay. So
Is the
created.
same as a this we need to write a JavaScript?
It is not a JavaScript. It is actually ServiceNow provided application programming interface. This will work only in ServiceNow.
Okay. So oh, okay, we cannot use that in a SQL script or something like that
SQL
to
won't
query.
work. Yeah.
Okay.
See, Donald Trump user account we created, right?
Mm-hmm.
So latest created 5 user accounts. I'm just reading it. Okay. Now you will be able to see Donald Trump is the latest one that is created. Shakradhar Kadri, Anurag. Pradeep, Uday Gadiparthi. These are the latest created 5 user accounts in the user table. So,
Okay.
Pradeep, don't make
Mhm.
us confused here.
Okay.
See,
Yeah, the last question, Uday, how it is connecting at the back end, the user form and the table. I mean, as soon as we create the values, enter the values into the fields on the user form, and it's getting saved into a record, the table. What is the connection that
the connection is table itself.
how it is getting saved as a record in the table? There should be one operation should be happening right at the back end.
Insert operation. See, this is the incident list. Okay. So once you click on new, you are actually opening the incident form. Once this form is saved, it will be saved. Once this form is saved, so here after clicking on save here, it is doing insert operation in the backend.
Okay. So can we? I mean, yeah, understand.
It is doing insert operation in the backend, and that is why a record is created. Say like in the SQL, we'll do insert operation, right?
Correct. So that's what I'm thinking. Is there any service now? Is there anything that is running at the back end? Is there any such kind of what do we call any operations are happening in
See, like you have
back end? So
product
can we
operations
check
in
that?
SQL.
Suppose
Similarly,
I mean
product operations will happen here.
my concern is if we are saving but it's not getting saved, how do we do? How can we debug in such scenarios?
So you are saving the form, it is not getting saved.
Mm-hmm.
See, as I told you, there will be rules that will be running in the back end. That once I explain that, you'll be able to understand about it.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Rest of the guys, do you guys have any questions? Pradeep, you have overall a clear understanding on technical part. Keep up your good work. You will become master in the ServiceNow platform.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Uday, I have a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
When we create the instance for the first time, right? When we open the instance, I didn't see the banner items, what you see.
These banner item, this one, logo.
Yeah, the all, not logo, the all favorites, history and all.
Okay, so in that case, you might have selected a different interface, okay?
It's showing like App Engine Studio, like to create an app, add a table, like that.
See, what you have to do is you have to click on sign in. You have to log into ServiceNow account. Okay. So here what you should do is that go to this particular uh, profile on the developer account. There will be change user role option, okay? In the change user role option, here you might have selected App Engine Studio Creator. Okay. So
Okay.
this will come when you are actually in the get started page. Do you code means you have to select yes. If you
Yeah.
select no, this checkbox will come. If you select yes, this checkbox must be checked. So here instead of checking this one, check the admin checkbox here.
Okay, let me check.
So once the admin checkbox is checked, then you can actually click on change user role here.
It's on admin only.
So admin only.
Yeah.
You can share your screen if you can.
Yeah, sure. Let me. I'll send you the request.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I'm seeing when I open the instance. When I click on start building, it's showing me like this.
Go to the ServiceNow developer profile, developer account. Yeah. Click on your account. Go to change user role. Click on scroll down. Change user role. Click on done. Close the instance. Next one. Close the next tab. Close that.
The one
application
you open start
tab.
building, close that one.
No.
Yeah, it's coming on my way.
Okay. So now click on start building.
Actually, when I'm create, okay.
Now it is okay, right?
Yeah, now it's okay. Okay, thank you.
Uday, this is Chakradhar.
Yeah, Chakradhar.
We have a rules for users, like same for groups. And do we have any role restrictions for groups, for tables as well?
For
Like we
tables,
can assign any roles to the particular to the specific table and all.
yeah, we have roles for tables as well that we can restrict it using access controls. Now that we will be discussing in the access controls now.
Okay, thank you.
Are you able to understand the concepts clearly, guys? Hmm? Okay. Okay. So in the Monday session, tomorrow there is no session, guys. In the Monday session, we'll be discussing about form design. Okay. We'll see you there in Monday session, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sunday, no class. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Uday.